So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, friends. Today we are going to explain on software testing interview questions and answers. So, these are most important interview questions for 0 years to 5 years of experienced software tester. Also, the experienced software tester wants to revise, they can also go through that interview questions because these are 100% asked interview questions in software testing. So, yeah, let's get started with first question. What is difference between functional and non-functional testing? Functional testing verifies the software functions as expected. Non-functional testing checks other aspects like performance, reliability, and usability. For example, testing a login feature, that is a functional testing because you are testing functionality versus testing the apps load time with 10,000 users logging in simultaneously, that is non-functional. That is first question. Sorry, I forgot to mention you that if you want these interview questions at free of cost in PDF format, then please subscribe the channel, click on bell icon and mail me on complexsql@gmail.com, which you can see on the screen. Complexsql@gmail.com. Don't hesitate to send me the mail. I'll provide you all questions at absolutely free of cost in PDF format, which will helpful to you. But the condition is to subscribe the channel, click on bell icon because I will be validating all the subscriptions and then only I'm giving that interview questions at free of cost. Second interview question, what are different levels of testing? The main levels of testing are 1. Unit testing, 2. Integration testing, 3. System testing, 4. Acceptance testing. I have tried to give you one example for each testing. Unit testing. Unit testing is nothing but checking individual functions like addition function in calculator app. Okay. Integration testing. Let's say there are multiple applications taking out the data from multiple inbound sources and multiple outbound sources and giving the data to multiple outbound sources. That is called as integration testing. Ensuring the login and payment modules work together in e-commerce site, that is integration testing. Third is system testing. Testing the entire e-commerce platform end to end is called as system testing. Fourth is acceptance testing. That is validating the platform meets the business requirements before the release. You require to validate the business documentation is aligned with the whatever we have developed. That is called as acceptance testing. Okay. Third question, what is regression testing and why it is important? Regression testing ensures the new code changes don't adversely affect existing functionality. That is called as regression testing. Let's say you are testing one of the feature on bookstore application. Okay, that is a search feature, search functionality that is newly implemented. But you should have to check the login of that bookstore. You should have to check all the functionalities which are previously developed are working fine and it is not impacting with this new search feature. So this kind of testing is called as regression testing and you can do the automation for this regression kind of testing. Next is what is difference between black box and white box testing. Black box testing tests the software without looking the internal code structure. White box testing involves testing the internal structures or working of an application. Example, black box testing, testing the input and output of the web form without knowing how the form is processing works internally. White box testing, checking the logic of the form processing code to ensure all conditions and loops are handled correctly. What is exploratory testing? That is a new concept. Exploratory testing. Exploratory testing is if you have developed the application without any requirements, without any test cases, but you should have to check the functionality. That is called as exploratory testing. Exploratory testing involves simultaneously learning and test design and test execution. Testers explore the application without predefined test cases. Okay, that is called as exploratory testing. Example for the same, a tester explores a newly developed mobile banking application, trying various features without following any specified test cases to uncover an unexpected behavior. Got it? Next interview question, how do you prioritize test cases in the project? Test cases are prioritized based on the business impact, critical functionalities and risk of failure. Business impact, critical functionalities and risk of failure. In an online shopping platform, high priority test cases might include payment processing and user login, while low priority might include UI consistency across different browsers. Okay. Next interview question, what is test plan and what does it typically include? A test plan is a document that outlines the strategy, resources, scope, and schedule for testing activities. It typically includes the test objective, test criteria, resources, planning, and risk management. Got it? Example for the same, a test plan for the new social media app might include testing objectives like ensuring user data security, scope like functionality testing of messaging feature, resources needed like test environments, tools and potential risks like server downtime. What is test case and how do you write the one? Test case. Test case is nothing but the actions executed to verify a particular feature or functionality of your software application. Example for test case for login functionality, test case ID TC001, verify login valid credentials. You should have to write preconditions. User must have valid username and password for the same. Steps to perform. 1. Navigate the login page. 2. Enter valid username password. 3. Click the login button and you should have to write the expected results. User should be successfully logged in and redirected to the dashboard. Those are expected results. Next interview question, what is defect life cycle? Defect life cycle, also known as bug life cycle, is journey of defect or bug, its identification to its closure. Its identification to its closure. It is nothing but journey of a defect. Example, new. A tester finds a defect and logs it. Second, assign. The defect is assigned to the developer. 3, open. The developer starts working on the defect. 4, fixed. The developer fixes the defect. 5, retest. The tester retests the defects. 6, closed. If defect is closed or fixed, you should have to have marked as closed. If not, it is reopened. So these are all statuses of the defect which you can see in the Jira like application, Rally like applications. Next interview question, what is smoke testing? Answer for the same. Smoke testing is preliminary test to check the basic functionality of an application. Basic functionality you should have to check before you can start the testing to save the time. Okay. It ensures that a critical feature work before proceeding with more detailed testing. Example for the same, for a new build of travel booking site, smoke testing might include verifying that homepage loads, user can search for flights and they can access the login page. 11th interview question, what is purpose of test automation? Test automation aims to automate repetitive and time-consuming testing tasks, increasing the efficiency and reliability. We have already spoken about the regression testing. So, if you can automate that regression test cases, you can save a lot of testing time. Okay. In continuous integration pipeline, automated tests run every time new code is committed to ensure that recent changes have not broken any existing functionality. Next is, what is boundary level testing or boundary value testing? Boundary value analysis is a testing technique that focuses on the values of the boundaries. You might have seen in many softwares like there are age limits, there are multiple ranges. So that range level testing you require to have, you require to do boundary value analysis. It is used to identify the defects at edges of input ranges. Okay. For example, for a firm that accepts the ages between 18 to 60, the test cases would include values like 17, 18, 60 and 61 to ensure that boundaries are handled correctly. Sometimes developer might miss the condition, not intentionally but unintentionally, like greater than equal to, greater than. That's why these kind of testing is much more required. Next interview question, what is usability testing? Usability testing evaluates how easy and user friendly application is. You should have to check application user friendliness. Testing a new email client to ensure users can easily compose, send organized emails and feedback collected on navigation and interface design. 14th interview question, what are test scenarios and how do they differ from test cases? A test scenario is high level description of what to test, while a test case provides detailed steps and expected results for specific aspect of application. Example test scenario, verify the shopping cart functionality, and test case should be add the item to the cart, proceed to checkout, verify total price, place an order. Okay. What is role of bug report and what should it include? Bug report is important aspect, important thing in testing. A bug report documents the detail of the defect found during the testing. It should also include a summary, steps to reproduce expected and actual results, severity, and screenshots if applicable. Example for the same, bug ID is 001. Summary for the same, login button not responding. Steps to reproduce, 1. Navigate to the login page. 2. Enter the valid credentials. 3. Click to the login button. Then you should have to mark the expected results. You can see all these things in Jira or Rally or any of the application where you are writing test cases. Okay. Expected results, user should be redirected to the dashboard. Actual results, nothing happens when login button clicked. Severity, high. Attachments, you should have to attach the screenshot as a reference, valid reference. Okay. These are 15 most important interview questions for any testers. Hope you like this video. I would like to ask you one interview question where you can comment the answers in comment section. If I like your answer, I'll include that answer in my upcoming video with your name. So you can comment the answer. The interview question for tester is, what is RCA or root cause analysis? Give me one example of it. Please comment in comment section. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, kindly subscribe the channel. You will get multiple videos like this. You will get multiple interview questions at free of cost in PDF format. Okay. If you want those interview questions in PDF format for free of cost, you can comment into comment section and send me mail on complexsql@gmail.com. But the condition is to subscribe the channel, click on bell icon. I'll verify the subscription and then only I'm sending the sending the PDF links. Okay. Hope you like this video. If you like this video, do subscribe the channel. Thanks for staying watching this video till end. Thank you.